Hey you guys, Dave from the Wee Hours here. Today checking out Fantasy Trader, where we're, as I understand it, going to set up a trading post in the middle of somewhere and deal with the fussy needs of the community around us. I know very little about Fantasy Trader. I picked it up in the latest Steam sale because it's only a couple of bucks or so. I said, sure, I'll kind of give it a shot, see what's up. Let's see what we got going on in Fantasy Trader. Well, a couple of things right out of the gate. I seem to have no tutorial of any sort. I'm just sort of dumped right into this, and apparently there's an urgent situation happening. When I was an apprentice in the Merchant Guild, my master taught me, absolutely manipulation and persuasion. No, really, no, when I was in the contracting world and I was apprentice to someone, that's exactly what he taught me. So yeah, manipulation and persuasion. Have I done that? Have I clicked on that? Are we clicking on this? Okay, that's the one I want. I'm going to try clicking on a different one. Nope. Okay, let's try hiding the event. All right, I can't unpause it until I deal with this. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to drag this over here? Do you want me to click here? Double click? There we go, double click it. Okay, sneaky trader skill raised for 2. Got it, so I'm a little sneakier now. Good. The guild itself was small, influential, politically established, importers, okay, craftsmen, organization in military, of dubious prominence. Oh, that's definitely me. Okay, double click that. I am of dubious prominence, so I'm gone up in sneaky trading again. I'm going to be really good at sneaky trading. Maybe this is the tutorial. I'm setting up my character here. Shady tradesman, reputation raised for 150. Okay, I've been in this game for like 30 seconds. I'm already creating a black market. This is Oh, there we go. Had connections in the criminal underworld. I'm not even reading the rest. No, that's good enough for me. Thank you. Shady tradesman rep up for 100. Excellent. My personal pursuit: mastering the art of trade and negotiation, building a successful business, delving into the secrets of magical artifacts. That does sound rather good. Influence and prestige, or the less legal aspects of commerce. I've really dumped a lot into being a hardcore criminal. Let's actually lighten the mood a little bit with magical artifacts. Okay, so what does that give me? Artifact maker up by 1. Studying ancient techniques, collaborating with elves. No, that just leads to disaster. Collaborating with dwarves. No, you're just going to bump your head a lot there. Ancient techniques, please. Artifact up again. Okay. Now are we... Oh, double click it. Are we done? We are done. Okay, time is moving on again. I don't know... yes, I would like to enable the tutorial. Of course I would. Why would you think I would? I'm not going to read it. I'm going to pay no attention to it, but I'm going to at least have it in front of me. Basic resources for gathering and building. Okay, is that up here? Is that what I'm looking at? Okay, so check that. Okay, daytime changes dynamically. That's fine. I can work with day and night. That part I get. And 4 main statistics 0 to 1,000 that influence all game mechanics. The number and types of visitors, their decisions, their outcomes. How do I actually do something, though? That would be the emphasis I'd want in a tutorial. If something is unclear, yes, or you're looking for more in-depth information, check the encyclopedia. Okay, great, good. Okay, and experience gained from events, achievements are key source of it. Each achievement tier grants more experience. Click the highlighted trophy. All right, that will probably pop up when it pops up. Missions are the only way to win a scenario by collecting victory points. Okay, are we not like selling things to people? Because I've really set myself up as an underground black market here. So the rest of the tutorial is just really pointing out everything down here and saying, hey, here's where your things live. What could I... Okay, so I've got a thing here. This panel shows building resistances and attack type. Great. Show me the actual building. I'm deeply regretting turning on the tutorial. You can exclude specific or all buildings of a type from repair. Okay, we'll cover repairs when something is actually damaged. I just want to kind of read the thing here. So it's full health, obviously. It has no prestige. It has no terror. Solid tradesman, shady tradesman. That's the bit I'm good at. And service slots 5. Okay. What could you tell me about service slots? Okay, select available services and adjust the prices. All right, let's look at this thing. Wooden inn. What else have I got? A wooden inn sleeping area. Okay, and then can I pan out a little bit here? That seems to be about all I've got. What do we got going on over here? This is a warehouse. Okay, great. Who are you? Unit statistics. That's Audrey. Audrey, tell me about yourself. You are wandering. You're hungry and battle-weary. Looks like you do a bunch of damage to things. Do a little bit of range damage to things. Okay. Unit statistics increase with the level ups. Which stats rise depend on unit class. All right. And through combat, events, spells, magic items, etc., etc., etc. Attack slots, influence, hit chance. Great, but how do we actually fight something? I'm sure that'll probably come up. Each hero becomes tired or hungry. Yes, Audrey is quite hungry. It's good that you noticed that. You can assign or reassign units to flags. Orders are issued via the flag submenu. Are we not selling things to people? Because it does say fantasy trader. Like the hint was in the title kind of thing. Okay, make everybody go away. Just go away, Audrey. I'm gonna talk to you later. Could we build something? Is that something we could do? How about builder? All right, wooden wall, brick wall, bunch of walls, basically. Inns, okay, weapons store, bowyer, brick inn, and then brick versions of everything else. A magic store. Now, I might be good at that. We're not really sure. I might be good at that. What is this circle and what does it mean to me? Can I move it around? I can move it around. Great, good. I can move it around here, move it around there. How about we move it, say, next to the warehouse? That might be a good spot for it. Okay, so put that there. Yeah, build that. Not possible to build here. Why? What's your problem? Don't make me come over there. How about here? Do you like that? Not possible to build there either. So you originally had it over here. Did you want it over there? No, it's not possible to build there either. Could you maybe tell me where it is possible to build? Okay, I found a spot that it seems to want to be able to build it, but it can't. Insufficient resources, steel, brick, advanced tools, etc., etc. Yeah, no, we don't have any of that. How about we just unpause it for a sec? Let's see what happens. All right, so get out of right-click does not make things go away. Get out of all of that. Oh, I've made the whole map go away. There we go. Let's recenter ourselves here. So, can we pan in, please? There we go. Pan in a little bit. Okay, what's your problem? You got words. Barden Ironbeard. Okay, you're overworked. What's your problem, though? Should I talk to you? I'm going to talk to you. Double-click a choice. Yeah, I figured that one out. Thank you. 3 event types. Main events, banner, game pauses must be resolved. Heroes, and hero issues. Okay, ignoring heroes hurts my reputation. Taking a leisurely stroll, Barden lets his thoughts wander. Dark circles shadow Barden's eyes, and his movements are stiff with fatigue. Well, you're probably tired. I see you want something. What do you want? I want to talk about overworked. You're not a dwarf. That's not a dwarf there. That's a very tall dwarf. I think that's someone who's just identifying as a dwarf. I'm one task away from declaring myself officially overworked and underpaid. Someone's calling me right now. I'll remember to talk to you later. I'm just going to ghost him. Nice. And I can do that. I'm a sneaky trader. No, let's talk to you about it. Okay, Barden is dull and cautious. Common sense, pride, threaten him. Insidious manipulation. Now, I should be very, very good at that. And bribe him or leverage my authority. Now, let's do insidious manipulation. I should be very good at that. Negotiation, difficulty, words, 3 experience. Oh, I did it. One way or another, I did it. Okay, good. So, you've convinced me. I'll push through a bit longer, but I don't think sweet words will keep me going forever. They might. I'm very, very good at this. Bye. Okay, anyone else want to have a chat? Nope. Okay. So, again, what exactly is it, that I do here? Let me check out my warehouse. What's building log? Okay, so there's nothing in my building log. The building has done nothing. Manage it. Available upgrades for a building. Okay, they activate instantly, but I don't have any of those. And information. There doesn't seem to be anything in my warehouse that I can do. Go away. How about my inn? Could I do something here? Manage. No staff. Yeah, no, I should probably staff the place, right? So staff down here can browse your employees and dismiss them. So a salesman with a stealing skill. Excellent. Could your employees steal from you? Oh, they're going to steal from me. Oh, no. No, I wanted you to steal from, literally anyone else. Anyone. I don't care whom. Just not me. You're good at food and honest sales. Well, this is just a buddy comedy right here. This is like every 1980s comedy. One of them is an honest person and one of them is a thief. It's like The Odd Couple, but they're elves and one of them steals things. Oh, that's just perfect. How about we... Okay, how do I assign you? So close that out. Time is just flying by here. How do I actually assign you to that? Go back to... I'd like to assign you to the inn. So what do we do here? There we go. So click on that. I guess put the thief in there. Do I move you over? How do we staff you? Is it down? Okay, yeah, staff you. There you go. Okay, great. And how about down here? I don't need anyone down there. And it doesn't look like I need anyone over here either. I assume these are my buildings. These might not be my buildings. I have no idea. What could I build? I got some wood. I got what I assume is maybe some sort of iron or something. I don't really have a pop-up on that. What do you think I could build? How about maybe... I already got an inn. How about a general store? That sounds good. A general store. 400 gold. Great, I've got 10k. 40 wood, 6 iron. I don't have any advanced tools. This is the problem. I don't have any advanced tools. I've already got an inn, so I don't really care about that. Yeah, this is all sorts of stuff that I don't have. So to build the wooden general store, the only thing I don't have is 6 advanced tools. Can I trade for them? So ordered but not yet delivered. Orders are listed per market. Okay, great. Selecting the source market and item category, browse and place the orders here. Sure. Sure. You know what? Could you just actually I deeply regret putting the tutorial on. Click the buttons to display available markets. I can already feel the comments section going, do you know how many things you've missed in the tutorial that you've already yelled about and they were right there in front of you, and you do this on every game. You're like, oh, where's my tutorial? And then you completely blow off the tutorial, and then you're yelling about things, and then we're sitting at home going, that was literally in front of your face, Dave. Okay, what could we possibly do here? I would like to order something. So, category? I would like those tools, those really good tools. Where would that be? Clothes, supply, and potions, artifacts? No, is it in supply? Oh wait, hang on, there it was. Okay, what have I got here? Food supplies. Yeah, it looks like it might be in this area somewhere. Clothing? No, not quite. How about resources? All right, here. This is what we're looking for. Advanced tools. Okay, the base market price is 70. The trade route price is 59. I don't actually know what that means to me. It was probably in the tutorial. I would like to buy 10 of those. Not enough. They don't have enough. Oh, okay. How many do they have? What is this? Advanced tools. Okay, T equals a quarter day. Gotcha. Okay, so that's a quarter of a day. So, looks like the price is coming down in boss store. Neat. How many do you have? Oh, 0. Okay, that's the problem right there. They have 0. They've got 40 tools. 60 meat, 20 food supplies. That's all neat. Do I have anything? I've got 2 halfling food supplies. I assume that's just like a cracker or something, because they're very small people. They don't eat very much, I would assume. Finest mage. I have finest mage clothes. That's cool, but they don't even have any of these things that I want. So really largely irrelevant at this point. I guess we'll just close this out for a little bit. Do I have time controls? I do. I can make this go a little bit faster here. Oh, hang on. Somebody wants a word. Audrey, what would you like to talk about here? Units inventory and current needs. Heroes are more eager to buy goods that fulfill their needs. Okay, neat. Whoa. Enemies in sight. How do I get you guys to respond to that? Slow it down. Are you guys going to do that? Guys, there's enemies in sight. Could you... who are you? Come here, you. Could you do something about this? All right, unit log information. That's all. Okay, they're going to, beat up my thief. You, can you... I know the bar is completely dry. I need a beer. I'm working on it. I know the innkeeper has nothing to serve. I'm kind of fuzzy on this. You're hungry and you're ready to eat. Neat. Aren't we all? You're looking for some skulls to crush. Okay, hold that thought. And what I'm going to do for you, Chief, is I'm going to go back into trading and see, what it would take to buy, how about just food and drink? Food supplies. Everybody likes food. If I wanted to buy 10 of... What do you mean, not enough available items? Okay. Available to buy 0. Okay, now I see I have 20 of these. Well, then what's your belly aching for? What's your belly aching for? Okay, so nobody has advanced tools. Neither I nor anyone else has advanced tools. Okay, I could buy some dwarven tools. That doesn't really help me very much. So I've got 60 meat and 20 food supplies. I got plenty of stuff for you, kid. What are you whining about? Do we need to get it from A to B? Does somebody need to... Who are you? What's your problem? Oddvag. You're a dwarven barbarian that needs leather armor, javelins, bread. I don't know if I do bread. If you're going to sleep there, you got to pay for it. You know that, right? Are you fighting? Are you fighting each other? Are you just kind of pushing each other around a little bit? Are you going to fight in bed? That sounded awkward when I said it out loud. Not really sure what you're doing. Are you guys supposed to be helping me in some way? I'm going to talk to you. What's your problem? I can't even attempt your name. Just forget it. I see you want something. You want to talk about Okay, it's overworked again. That's the same person. Yeah, I'm gonna ghost him. Talk to you later. Yeah, bye. Did I actually pass that? Morale changed by -15. 1 experience gain. Prestige down 1. Okay, end that. And you want to have a chat as well. Let's talk to you. Okay, it's Barden again. Barden has a lot to say. Close my eyes too long. Okay, well, I'd like to invite you to go to bed. Just go, yeah, there we go. Spend a night under my roof. Okay, failure. I can't convince the guy to go to bed. That shouldn't really need to be a skill check. Just go to bed, man. I've got beds. What do you want now, Barden? You are very chatty for a dwarf. Don't even remember I had a last proper break. I would like to invite you to just chill for a bit. Look at goods. No, I want you to... How about feast at my inn? You want to feast at my inn? I've successfully invited him to have a snack. You're going to accompany me. Good for me. End that, please. Thank you. So what are you going to do now? Food supplies used. Was that Barden? Because Barden still wants to talk to me. Barden still wants to have a chat with me. Okay, what do you want now? What is your deal? Determination of a siege engine. Okay. Sits down heavily. Now that's dwarf. That's dwarf, all right? You can tell because he's slightly taller than the halfling. I would like to invite you to spend a night, I guess. Success. Okay. So I have successfully convinced a dwarf to have a snack and take a nap. It shouldn't be that hard, right? You still want to talk to me? Really? You are so chatty. Wait, isn't one of those people my employee? No, there's my employee there. I don't know who any of these people are. Who are you? Margaret Schreiber, a human rogue. You're intelligent and cautious. I don't do... Why are you eyeballing my inn here? Sorry I ignored you, Barden. I've been talking to you for like a day. What do you want? What's your problem? Uncertainty of a traveler. Audrey wanders the streets. Okay, just come in and have a nap, I guess. I would like to invite you to, again, have a snack. Okay? We failed to invite Audrey to have a snack. Sorry, Audrey. Me sword requires sharpening. Yaha? I don't know if we do that. Okay, do you want more things? You want more talking? Okay, ghost again. Footsteps. Voice. Wow, Audrey, you are wicked emo, aren't you? You just like everything's sad. Spend the night? Is that what you'd like to do? Okay, it looks like you're gonna spend the night. 1 experience. Okay, that's fine. Are we gonna be selling anything? I know there's nothing to drink. I'm working on it. Hang on. A wandering trader wants to place an order. I don't know, man. Wolf Schreiber. Hang on. We've got a Schreiber in town. I don't know if you're related. 28 units of halfling food supplies completed within 4 days. Can I handle it? Not really. Not really. The trader that I can get only has like a couple of things of that, I think. I don't think I'm going to be able to fulfill this order for you because I'm honestly not sure what I'm doing. I can't stress that enough, Mr. Schreiber. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, everybody stop. Okay? Everybody just stop. Job search begins. Job search? I'm not accepting applications right now. You guys still want to talk to me. You always want to talk to me. So once again, there is nothing that I can actually build except for like another inn. Maybe I should put another sleeping area in. Maybe that's the thing I should do. Could I put that? I probably can't put it there. It's going to like block a door or something. Bet you I can't put it over here. Nope, didn't think so. Can I maybe put it up here? That looks like that might be a decent spot. How about right next to this? Is that your door? That might be your door. Can we put that like that? No, that's gonna sit on Audrey there, and she'll just get sad about it. So put that, I don't know, maybe there? Does that work for you? Not possible to build. Doors are blocked. Are you sure about that? Like, how does the other one look? Where's your door? I don't even see a door here. Oh, it's kind of like up there. All right, can I, yeah, rotate this like this, and then your door would be out there. Okay, how about now? Do you like, where's my build thing? All right, I've done that. You can go away. Are we building? I've lost my little build icon here. Pan out. I'm not sure what I've done here. Oh, there it is. There's my build icon. Doors are blocked again. Because you didn't spin it the way I wanted you to spin it. That and then that. Okay, now build it. Insufficient resources, advanced tools again. Okay, let's try this one more time. Advanced tools, blammo, right there. Nobody has anything for sale. Nobody. Origin? No, I'll take all of them. I'll take literally anything at this point. So I can't build anything. That's become clear. I think we're all on the same page about that. You and I at home. I am at home. I was going to say I'm not at home. I'm on the YouTubes, but I am actually at home while I'm doing this. Upstairs. Medicine I could get. No, I have it, but I don't have any to buy. Tribal medicine, I guess I could buy some tribal medicine. How about, okay, just for having the conversation, I would like to buy 2 elven food supplies. That's it. That's all I want. 41 seconds. This is going to show up. And maybe, I don't know, maybe something else. Maybe some dwarven tools. I got a lot of money right now. How about we get 4 of those and maybe a bit of grain and meat and some fruit. Okay? I want that. Have I made that happen? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Job opportunity. What do you want again, Audrey? I don't know. Is it to talk about some really dismal music that nobody likes? Let's find out. A lion seeking solace in its den. Oh, goodness, Audrey. You're just taking a nap. It's not that big a deal. Barely seems to react to new threats. Just fights again and again like it's the only thing she knows. What do you want? What horrible thing is going on in your life? War trauma. They say it's over. For me, it's never really done. Okay, so negative memories have been modified by 8, and she's sad again. Right, where's the one where I can easily convince you to do this because I'm very, very shady? You think you're free to wander in your madness, one wrong move, and I'll make sure the next battlefield you face is with your own death. Wow. I just wanted her to pay money to sleep in one of my beds. This is harsh. Fall in line or I'll show you what happens. Bribe her. Okay. No, let's do it. I paid for insidious manipulation. I'm going to do it. All right. I set up my character for insidious manipulation. I'm going to do it. Okay. So I've actually succeeded and I've made her happier by just convincing her in a very subtle and manipulative way. Bye. Oh, good. Nobody wants to talk to me. Fantastic. Excellent. So I'm not doing squat until I get better tools. There's not even a pillow here. There clearly are, dude. There are 6 pillows that I can see right now. Right now. Okay, don't even be coming to me talking about there's no pillows. We've got pillows. We might not have much else, but we've got pillows. Let me go over to my warehouse again. So, manage, no. Building log, no. I kind of want to see what's in it. The caravan has arrived. Great, good. So, I have some small things. The innkeeper has nothing to serve. Yes, you're right. I think. Except we allegedly have food. Again, do I need somebody to be going A to B? There's no staff slot in the warehouse. But I think that's where all my stuff is. How about, can I manage from here? So, yeah, you're doing that. What is this nonsense here? Decorations. Oh, no, those are upgrades. No, I can't do any of those right now. What is this one, just for having the conversation? Makeshift reinforcements. Stock? This section lets you manage production. Okay, assign an employee. Select the type of thing. Great, good. Now we're on to something. Now what? So, How do I manage services? Let's try that. All right. Clicking on buttons with a visible silver icon, you can filter, sort, or change the prices of things. So market price is 6 on bread. Let's just do bread. Let's all focus on bread. Everybody at home, just focus on bread. Bread is market price 6. I'm selling it for 5. Am I? Serve that? Okay, so we gotta go down and make sure that we're actively serving all of these things. Kind of thought that was... Oh, all service slots used. Okay, the halflings don't need dessert. They eat very little. How about beer? How about just flat out beer? Alright, so hopefully, because we've got bread, wine, and beer. We don't have any cake, but I'm gonna work on that. You don't worry about that. Hopefully... We're going to now start serving a new employee. Whom? For a halfling innkeeper. You don't really want much money, and your intimidation is below average. Sure. Yeah, fine. Whatever. You're hired. I don't actually have anything for you to do, because we can't build anything. But hopefully we're actually going to start enemies in sight. Where? That's probably okay. That's probably fine. I think we'll be able to... We're gonna vaguely cope with that. Everything will be fine. This will be fine. Boy, this is it's a very slow roll here. Let's just move everything down. These guys are fighting these guys. I was still panning down to my actual inn, and I noticed these guys are having a bit of a ruckus here. Looks like they're squaring off against spiders. The spider may or may not be winning. Everyone's kind of running away. I'm just going to kind of assume this is not my problem. And also, I'm not really sure where I live. Could I maybe double-click on someone and zoom in on them? No. Okay, I legit have to pan around rather slowly to find where I live. Hang on. Good news. I'm still panning around, but there's an urgent situation. Maybe that'll kind of flash me back to my house. A group of bureaucrats descends upon my inn. Oh, I hope they don't want much to eat. As they sweep through the corridors, their sharp eyes miss nothing. Your establishment seems to have a rather curious accounting system. Dude, nobody is more curious about it than me. Okay, nobody is more curious about my accounting system than I am. Why do your expenditures outweigh your earnings? Oh, because I'm terrible at this sort of thing. That's very, very simple. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a very simple question. What you're asking is, why am I losing money? It's because I'm generally not very good at this. So often I do, in fact, go bankrupt. I have a lot of fun doing it, sir. But I do often go bankrupt. That's a really easy one. I'm surprised you even need to ask the question. So I have nothing to hide. Okay, well, I've done a lot of sneaky stuff, so maybe I can kind of slide this by a little bit. Yep, I was successful in that. Managed to keep your hands relatively clean for now, and we're going to check back later. And I'm up on a solid tradesman by 2. Okay, sir, do you know where we are? Could I zoom in on you, please? It's just that it's taking me a long time to find my inn. I'll just get back to that. Oh, there it is. I found us. We're way over here. Okay, much better. Are we serving people? Hungry and ready to eat. I may or may not have food. I'm very fuzzy on that. I'm not going to lie. You have nothing to sleep on. There's literally beds right here. Okay, let's try managing services. So we haven't actually told you to serve people. All service slots used. Oh, okay, I'm going to get the 1 service slot. Skins for bed. That's probably all I have, I would imagine. Can I see what I have? Building log, information. No, hang on, there's hospitality and... Okay, I think people are eating. All right, people seem to be a lot happier about life right now. Managing again, a wandering teacher. In shakes with each step as the dwarven master arrives. I forge what lasts. Whoa. You got a lot going on there, Chief. Let me just pan that up. So you have a lot of things going on right now. Okay, I want to train in building, fortification, armoring, weaponsmith. How about, again, money. It comes and it goes. We've talked to the accountants. So why don't you train me in building talent, please? Okay, I'm a talented builder up 1. Great, cool. I can't actually build anything, but we're getting closer to it. Speaking of which, I don't suppose anyone's stock has refreshed, have they? in terms of advanced tools. Ah, there's 4 available to buy. Good, I want those. And you know what? I'll take regular tools and dwarven tools while I'm at it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything out of that, but 4 is better than 0. What was it to build the thing there? So the wooden sleeping area. Oh, it's 4 tools. Cool. Ah, but I got to be talented architect 2. I'm barely talented architect 1. In fact, I'm not. Talented architect 2. Wow, it is going to take a long time to get anything built. Here's my caravan coming with my stuff. That's wicked cool. But for right now, all I can really kind of do is just sit here and just watch people come and go. And at least we've figured out how to actually sell stuff now. Speaking of which, could we see if we're actually... Oh, wow, that's a lot of numbers there. Lots and lots of numbers. Okay, so we sold 4 wine, 7 bread, and 5 beer. So we brought in a cash flow of 100. Right. I bought a bunch of stuff, and I paid money to learn something. So we're not exactly profitable. Not exactly profitable right now. I'm paying wages on people, including 2 people who don't actually do anything. They just stand there. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I am in fact hemorrhaging money at this point. That should not be a surprise. I'm surprised that accountant needed to talk at all. What is the urgent situation here? The wife of a wealthy fabric merchant. Yaha. Plans to expand my business. I would be happy just having an extra bed. Sends you some financial support. Okay, take the money and say nothing. Take the money and say thanks. Achieve everything on my own. You know what? That's fine. I'll send you a pigeon. We generally should probably be eating the pigeon, but yeah, it's 2,000 gold and 20 experience because we don't have a lot of food. What's going on? Hang on. What's going on? Each skill can reach level 10. I'm getting a skill. All right. Your trader understood fantasy free market even more. No, I assure you, he did not. No. Let me just stamp on that optimism right now. I do not understand fantasy market at all. I'm assuming you're talking about the game. You say fantasy free market. I'm assuming you're talking about Fantasy Trader, the name of your game. I do not understand it at all. How about, we've done a lot of sneaky trading, and we've done a little bit of retailing. How about we did trade connections? That might be kind of fun. Maybe we can get better prices on trading or anything like that. Speaking of which, my thing is here, right? Do I have those tools that I ordered? I don't seem to have any tools up here. Are we putting them... What do you want? What do you want? I can't stand around talking to you all day. I'm a very busy fantasy trader here. Oh god, she's gone all emo again. Burning bright in the darkness. Spirit as wild as untamed as the beasts. What are you, 11? What do you want? I want to talk about sleep deprivation. Go have a nap. Go have a nap. By the way, that's a completely different character portrait than your first one. I am very confused as to who you are. All right, if I was a bouncer, I would think that you were trying to sneak your way in with somebody else's ID. Sure, let's talk about it. I'm trying to intelligent and brave. What I'd really like to do is just have you go take a nap. Appeal to your common sense. I know you probably don't have that. No, you failed miserably at that. But I'm going to try, and now you're sad. Extra sad. More sad than you were previously when you were sad. All right, are we done here, kid? Can we, I'd like to invite you to, how about take a nap? You're tired. Why don't you, you're like a 4-year-old. I should not have to convince you to take a nap. Naps are awesome. Name that all is restful. Let's make haste to the end. Sure, yeah. Haste, I mean, it's literally right there. I mean, it's like 15 feet away from where you are right now. I'm sorry, you still want to talk to me? Yeah, no. I'm gonna pass on chit-chatting with you. I got other things to do here. Hopefully you haven't stolen anything, right? Oh, is this my caravan? That's my caravan. Okay, so there's my tools in there. Where are my other tools? Can I order more tools? Dwarven tools, elven food supplies. Yaha. Spices, browsing task. Yeah. Didn't I order different stuff, like the good tools? Where were those things? Advanced tools. Well, they're not there anymore. I kind of assumed that I bought them. Okay, we'll kind of feel that out. I should probably get more food and drink while I'm in here and just get another caravan going. So, not a lot available. Wow, not really a lot going on here. A lot of clothing. That's cool. Not really a lot of anything else. Okay, close that out. What do you want? I will take time out of my day to talk to you now. New employee, we'll probably blow that off. I don't have work for the other two. So, dreams of refuge from the trials and tribulations of the day. What do you want again? You want to talk about a lack of feast time? Again, totally different character portrait. Have a snack. Have a snack. Okay? Appeal to your common sense. Your common sense should be telling you to eat something. Okay, just eat something. That's all you got to do. All right. Are we done here? Why don't you have a snack? Feast in my inn. You're complaining about feasting. I can't convince you to do that. I can't convince you to have a bite to eat. Okay. New employee applicant. Yeah, you can just kind of bugger off. We're not really accepting applications right now. All right. Now what? You're seeking job offers. That's cool. The notice board will hopefully allow you to do that. No. Enemies in sight. That's fine. Show me the notice board. Activate or deactivate job advertisements for selected races. So let's see. I know I've got at least one dwarf kicking around. And sorry, what were you again? You a dwarven barbarian. Okay, so dwarven barbarian. Less skill, lower costs. Decent mercenaries. Best of the best. Effective. Oh, wait, am I hiring people? Oh, no, I don't want to hire people. I want to send this guy away to his death. The cargo's been unloaded. There's my tools. So I still can't do that thing, though, can I? Because I don't have, like, the architect thing. Why are you saying I don't have advanced tools? I have them. I literally just bought them. But talented architect I don't have. General store, no. Weapons store, no. Then I'm getting into even other things that I don't have. I can't even do wooden inn. What I'm seeing is, again, I said it and I'll repeat it because that's kind of what I do around here, just say things and then I repeat them. Something is happening around one of the heroes. What? What do you want? What's your problem? Timothy? Tim? Can I call you Tim? Game wasn't fair. I know exactly what you did. Okay, so somebody's accusing somebody of cheating. This is not my problem. You're right. This is not. I will examine the dice and see if they're bad dice or rigged dice. I failed anyway. It doesn't matter. I completely failed that. So now what? Ask others what they saw? Why am I investigating a crime? Surely we have authorities for this sort of thing. I failed at that too. Okay, so what can I do to make this somebody else's problem? Okay, no, Wyatt's run away. All right, so he's leaving the area. I mean, good luck in your travels, Wyatt, I guess. Okay, make this. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? There we go. We're done. Okay, cool. That seems to have broadly resolved itself without any interference on my part, besides clicking a few things. How's the money coming in these days? All right, so what have we done? More wine, more bread, more beer. And, oh yeah, the event was obviously we got a ton of money from that lady. I was wondering why I had so much money. And what else have we done here? So are we... I feel like we're not selling the beds. I feel like we're not actually doing that. Can I see what these beds are? Maybe I don't have the correct beds, like, assigned or something. Manage, no. Building log, no. Okay. Managed services. I kind of assume, maybe it's a plebs bed. So how about we don't do that, we do that instead. All right, yes, indeed. We've got 10 plebs bed, I guess. Okay, so I would have loved if I knew that, before I went into this. So I'm like, hey, this is what is in your bedroom area. You've got plebs bed. And like I said, oh, well, we'll sell that then. Again, I'm sure it was probably right in front of me. But, probably needlessly complicated. Okay, now what? Because I think really the only thing I could do now is keep ordering food and drink, selling food and drink. I don't quite know how I get to the architect thing that I need to build anything without, like, that event popping up where the guy comes by. It's like, hey, I will teach you a thing for money. And I'll be like, hey, that's cool. I need, like, total amazing architect 2. If you could teach me that, that would be great. Apart from that, I think I'm just sort of sitting here, chit-chatting with the mercenaries, and then resolving their rather trivial problems of going to bed and having a bite to eat. So, guys, I'm going to call it there on Fantasy Trader. I'm still not sure what I'm playing at this point. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. I don't. It's sort of like hanging out the game. I think, maybe for somebody else this would be unbelievable, but for me, this is one of those games where I'm like, why did I show up? This one pretty much could have run itself. That's just my opinion, and we all know what those are like. But maybe for you, this is the perfect game. I hope it is. But guys, do please let me know what you thought of Fantasy Trader in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I know your patience is wearing thin. My patience is wearing thin. I've killed a guy, and you walked in here in that shirt. What kind of umbrella is worth $1,600? Is it woven from unicorn tears? All right, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. I know you're all saying to yourselves, where on YouTube do I think I could find this? Where do I think I could find this? And you're going to say to yourself, Dave's probably streaming right now.